Stream went live automatically. We're in this shot that previews us.
So they can see me.
Yeah, right. They can see us, but they can hear us.
I can hear everything. I can't.
No, we can hear the voice, but test. Oh no, they can hear us. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Cheers. Cheers.
So many white drinks.
Cheers. Cheers. Oh. Whoo. Whoo. All right. How is everybody doing today? You doing good, John? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Yeah? Oh, that's good, John. You know, and you know how much you like birds. Yep, it's great that he loves birds. And it's going, oh, hey, we're live. My thing just told us we're live, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, Rhonda, welcome to the show. How you doing? How you doing? John over here, we are, what's that magician duo, the one that doesn't talk? You know, the one from Vegas. Penn and Teller. Yeah, we're Penn and Teller right now. Teller can't talk for another 15 seconds, so we can monetize. In the meantime, I'll show you what Rhonda made. Rhonda was playing with our adult Play-Doh. Scented Play-Doh from last week. Check that out. That is the most awesome. Oh, our timer's off.
Fuck!
Now John can cuss.
This is some bullshit. The censors can suck my dick. This is some fucked up bullshit, man. What in the hell? Hi, Brian. Hi, Rhonda.
Well, we need to make money.
This is... What the hell, man? Freaking,
Yep.
No, this is not okay. This is...
So, YouTube, when we have videos,
since you asked about
they have a bot that checks the first 3 minutes and makes sure that there's no excessive cussing. So that way we can, get ads on here. And
what defines excessive?
You. You are the poster child of excessive. Hi, Brian.
Y'all suck. So, this is about some bullshit. Man.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I heard it through my headset.
That's good. Hey, did you hear shot out there?
I did.
No, did they? Did the audience hear that? That's what I need to know.
It says cheers if you drank this week. Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Cheers.
It's not supposed to say awesome. It's supposed to do the awesome symbol, but whatever. Technology,
awesome
man.
Symbol?
I don't remember. Oh, cool. So they heard shot. Awesome. So we fixed that. We fixed that last week in our after show that I don't remember, and John doesn't remember, because we drank a little bit.
I was foggy last week.
Last week. Just last week. Just last week.
Was it last week or week before last?
Yes.
All right. I live in the fog. So.
Laugh out loud moment of the week. So when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, that's a kinky Mimi there."
Yeah, my mind
and then I realized, oh, they're just mimicking real pets, not the kinky pet.
There's people. Have you seen the cat girl on TikTok yet?
There's a lot of cats on TikTok.
Yes, but it's a female that lives.
There's a lot of female
life.
cats on TikTok.
This person lives her. Wow, I put. Oh, there's alcohol. So,
yep.
I found out that there is somebody on TikTok that lives their life as a cat.
As a
then
cat.
There's somebody else that lives their life as a dog.
I know somebody that
not a
lives their
furry.
life as a wolf.
What now?
Yep.
They,
Quan knows who I'm talking about. But they do.
Their whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just go behind the bar and grab a bottle of
No,
Malibu?
intern Ben. I told him last night to make my pineapple. He makes my gallons of pineapple. Guess what Ben, the intern, didn't do? So I just have the straight Malibu and some orange juice. So I'm doing a poor man's pineapple. There's orange juice
Did
here.
you say a poor man's pineapple?
Yes.
So,
And they'll be on sale tonight.
if you would like to come and get a poor
Come
man's
spend your
pineapple,
stimmy money.
Huh?
Come spend the stimmy.
Stimmy.
It's goth night. It's sexy goth night. It's going to be
Hold on.
good.
Sexy goth night.
Yes. It's just goth night, but everybody's dressing sexy for it, and I said, okay.
Are you going to be dressed for sexy goth night?
I am wearing my black right now. Look at this. Yeah,
Are you going to do your eyeliner?
I may. We'll see. There was a please out of the background. I've done it before for goth nights. No, Chrissy's not going to be here. She has all my makeup of the darkness.
Okay,
Hey, Princess over here has...
Princess over there is
she
going to do
has-
my eye makeup tonight.
I will let me do your eyeliner because
So,
look at my eyeliner.
cool.
I will
She can have your eyeliner on fleek.
Oh, I'm going to be fleeked tonight. I am fleeking.
Wait, are you fleeking or is it fleeked?
Yes.
No, fleeked would be Sunday whenever you said that your eyeliner had fleeked.
No, I will be fleeking him as I put the
You're going to fleek him.
once the eyeliner
You know what?
is
Fleek
applied,
you.
he will then be on- Will this be allowable because I have it right now?
Well, let's not do it on
Not
here.
not right yet. Yeah. We'll scare the farmer.
You know what? I am.
BigJimm's
going to
be on the
Did
show.
not know, we're going to have BigJimm ... 1977 is going to be our guest today on the show, and
Yep.
I am super duper excited. Oh, for all of you that love Quan so much,
Yes.
me and Quan will be on the Building Brands podcast, or he's going for, it's called podcast, but he's going from a podcast setup to a live cast like what we do,
Oh.
which is going to be really cool. That's going to be
Look at that. We're inspiring
on
people.
March,
We
and then
inspire.
enter date here because I can't remember.
Yes, the date.
So this is it's going to be.
I'm just gonna do that.
It's going to be super exciting.
Super duper.
We're going to have super duper Quan.
Super duper.
It'll be super duper.
All right,
Quan.
what the fuck moment of the week?
All right, WTF.
What the fuck?
All right, so what
What
we have
is
here,
this?
I learned about this week. Researcher Sayaka Mito discovered that the Alicia magnista
We know
sea
an
slug.
Alicia. We know an Alicia.
Excellent. Well, if she was a sea slug,
A
she
sea
slug, a sea slug.
Sea slug.
So I want to be like this sea slug. It drops its body off. The head comes off. And starts going around and continues eating, and it's like, I'm done with this body. See, in the picture right there, it just dumped his body. And his head just keeps going, eats, and grows a new body in 22 days.
That'll help. You
I would
on
like to
your
get rid
quest.
of, it would help me massively in my journey
To be a fat, disgusting slob.
to become Jason Momoa.
Oh,
If I could
God.
just drop my current body and go be this sea slug. That's what I want to. This is what I aspire to be now. Is a sea slug.
No.
So I can drop the body, grow a new one, and be pimped out on fleek.
Would
Yeah.
this be on fleek?
It could be.
You
It
can
could be
tell your
fleekness.
body to fleek off.
People want to fleece you.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Always a surprise with the cheese bullets.
You and the fucking chi bullets, man.
All right, for the word of the week, we have a new segment for word of the week. We've got Buford out of Gatlin, Tennessee. Meet Buford. Buford, what's the word of the week?
Hey, it's me, Buford, and it's time for Buford's Obscure Word of the Day. And today it comes from this question. This user wants to know, is there a word for the day after tomorrow? Well, yes, there is. Well, at least there was. It's a Middle English word. We don't use it now. It fell out of favor a long, long time ago. But it's a fantastic word, and I say we all start using it again. Let's show them the power of social media. Let's put a word back into our lexicon. And that
Putting the word
word
back in.
is overmorrow. Overmorrow
Overmorrow.
means the day after tomorrow. It's an easy way to say it. It's a cool word. Let's all start using it, okay? And then when it pops up on the news, we'll all go, hey, Buford made it happen. That'll be so cool.
Buford.
I'm Buford.
Love Buford.
Be good to each other.
That's Buford. Meet Buford.
Hello, Buford. Welcome to the show.
Yep.
Does Buford know that he's on our show?
He does. I got. Yeah, that's why you can go to a link to his site down below in the description. But yeah, he's going to provide us words each week because I was running out of words on Urban Dictionary that made sense. so I asked him, hey, you do this every day. Can we have a word each week? And he goes, yes, you can. So now we got Buford guest starring in the word of the week.
Our cast is continuously growing there, brother.
That's right.
That's
Speaking of our cast, let's talk about that. Let's talk about what the ant is doing this week. Know what the ant's doing?
hold on. To play the bumper again. That just makes me so happy to hear. All right, continue. I'm sorry. What happened? Is the ant wearing a hat?
All right. So the ant this week, because he's in hiding, I don't know why. I'm trying to avoid child support while he got his stimmy pack. Anyway, he became what's known as a doorhead ant. And these are a real ant. That's his head. And they're called doorhead ants, which are basically a turtle ant. That head...
I'm sorry, did you say a turtle ant?
Turtle ant. They're also referred to as a turtle ant.
A turtle ant.
Yep. And
Okay.
their job is to be like a cork and plug the doorway into the colony. So they literally go and put their head in the doorway and plug up the hole.
Does he just hang there?
Yep, he just hangs out there and closes the door. So, hey, nighttime, we need the doors closed. These guys go there and then go to sleep.
What the
And
hell?
say this door is ready to go. You know, there's already a door head there, and he's got to go down another one down below. That head's also like an umbrella, like Mary Poppins. He's going, I'm Mary Poppins, and floats down. Floats down. That head helps him float on down to the next level, and then he sticks his head in there.
That is the most amazing shit I have ever heard in my life.
Yep.
Also, the fact that you said Mary Poppins. Oh, you put him in a different corner.
Jacob, you're in this corner. Over there. You're over there. We'll keep you up there for a little while. I already know my weight loss journey, so that we can go.
I went skydiving.
This motherfucker.
Yep.
Where is the picture from?
I'll
That's
find it
what
someday
I need
for
to know.
you.
Where did the picture come from? I don't know where you got that picture of me.
Someday
and it's
we will solve
driving
that
me
mystery.
insane.
Someday we will solve that mystery. But in the meantime, it's penguin fact time. It's penguin fact time. Here
Hold
we
on.
go.
Why are the other penguins just standing
Oh,
around?
penguins are voyeurs. That's not the fact for this week, but that's just a generally known fact that penguins are voyeurs. Yep. Yep.
They're like just watching it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they do.
Is
All right.
that a seal?
That
Or is
is.
that a walrus.
No, that's a seal. Seals screw penguins on the regular. But as we've known for our facts, penguins are little murderous, rapist bastards.
They are. Well,
So
penguins
that
are
brings
evil
us to
people.
that brings us to this week's fact.
Okay.
Penguins don't cry. Penguins do not cry. So these little rapists and murderers, they're victims of when they're a victim penguin, they don't cry. However, they don't cry from the eyes. They do cry.
Please
What
tell
they
me,
do,
Do they cry from their feet?
they cry from their nose. They project salt goo out of their nose because sometimes they have to drink salt water and the water processes and leaves the salt. But their version of crying is to expend that salt through like a snot out their nose, and that's their version of crying. So if Penguin over there is getting molested and you just see snot coming out, it's a sad penguin.
That's a sad penguin.
There's probably snot coming out of that one's nose.
Well, I would hope so.
Yep.
This is... Okay, so penguins are nasty.
Yes, they're evil creatures.
This is...
You think they're lovely.
You know
they
what?
are not.
I don't think... Used to, I knew people that would say, I think penguins are so cute, I want a penguin.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I learn about penguins, the less I think that penguins should ever be around anything ever.
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 That... No. Just...
Ever.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
Oh,
I'm here
reminder.
live. It's not- I'm not a
We
cat.
are live.
And we're not
But
cats.
we are not cats.
We're not cats. Though there was a cat outside earlier that said it was not a cat either.
It was not a cat, no.
Some good news this
Good
week.
news, everyone.
Oh, Quan needs
This-
to pay attention to
Yes, this one is a good one. Good news for Quan.
this. Yay,
So a group of scientists found that marijuana,
Mary.
the Mary Jane, the devil's lettuce, also CBD,
Hold on. Did you call it the devil's lettuce?
the devil's lettuce.
Why would it be the devil's lettuce?
That's what we call it. I don't know. They people call it. The
They call it the devil's lettuce?
devil's lettuce.
It
There's
doesn't
a,
even, it
there's a
doesn't
lot of names.
look-
What's some other names, Quan?
Ganja.
Ganja, electric lettuce, wacky tobacco,
Wacky tobacco.
wow,
Loud.
loud. No, that's the smell is considered loud. Electric lettuce on Letterkenny. Yep. Anyway,
I like Letterkenny.
so the good news about it is a group of researchers have found that
The devil's
the
lettuce.
devil's lettuce
The devil's
and
lettuce.
CBD,
And CBD.
CBD, yep,
All right.
inhibit COVID-19 replication. It helps you not get worse with COVID. In fact, it helps reverse it. It actually causes a spike in your natural antibodies to actually help prevent it and reverse it. It's currently under peer review. The article is going to be published in the Journal of BioRxiv.
I will definitely read that study.
So, yet another use that
Why
It
is
has.
this not legal?
it's being worked on.
I don't get it with all of the
being
things
worked
that marijuana does. Like all of the, I mean, it helps people that have cancer.
Yeah.
You can use it for paper.
You
I
talk
don't-
about that for a minute while
Like it's all kind
do
of.
what I
There's
do.
so many things that marijuana can do. I didn't know that it was the devil's lettuce, but can you eat it? Like I wonder if you can make a marijuana salad, and then if you did it in the South, people would put ranch on it. And now I'm just wondering what a marijuana salad with ranch tastes like. Like, would you do it like a Caesar salad? You know, I would be okay with a Caesar salad, actually.
You would?
Like, I would be okay with, like, a marijuana Caesar salad.
Marijuana Caesar
Like,
salad.
could
You
put,
heard
like,
it here,
some
folks.
Like, if you could
Tori,
get,
Tori, get on to the.
look, like, you put some, like,
Marijuana
some fresh croutons in there.
Caesar salad.
But you know what? It couldn't just be any crouton. You would need, like, those brown croutons, like what they have over at, yes, Rhonda, and ADD, which apparently I have. But, like, you know, do you remember those brown croutons at Ruby Tuesdays? Yeah, have you ever eaten at a Ruby Tuesday?
I am not.
Oh, man, you're missing out. They had the best damn salad bar I've ever been to. And they had, like, these brown
Said the
bread
best damn salad bar.
croutons, and they were absolutely amazing. Like, I loved them. They were so good. Like, it was so good.
Nice.
And, I mean, I'm for it.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm thinking I would like to have a marijuana salad with, you could use Caesar salad dressing with it. Like a Caesar salad dressing?
That's how you would make a Caesar salad, yes.
Yeah, but you could do, instead of just like a regular kind, like you could go with like some fresh grated Parmesan on there, a little bit of like fresh cracked peppercorn.
And today on the weather.
Oh, with like some romaine. You could use cherry tomatoes. I don't even like tomatoes, and I would try it.
I like iceberg. I don't like romaine.
Well, all right.
The romaine's too foo-foo-y.
I'm sorry, it's too what now?
It's a foo-foo food.
Foo food.
Yeah, I like iceberg. It's nice and crunchy and yummy.
It's like 90% water.
Yes.
That's what you like
also,
about it.
Also, it's hydrating. It's great after a night of drinking salad.
So other people wake up in the morning, have like scrambled eggs, like all kinds of like steak and cheese omelets. What does Mike have?
Salad.
Salad.
With honey mustard. It's very important.
No.
Yes, flavored salad.
Perfect. Now you would have the ranch.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna drink that whole bottle of Malibu today, aren't you? You're almost done.
I'm halfway.
Yep. Attaboy.
We 20 minutes in.
That's
it's a good appetizer. I should have a salad with this. All right, let's get the weather report.
All right, weather.
Oh, I did things. Hang on.
This weather report brought to you by Cruzan 151 Rum.
It's a sunny Saturday in the South. Yee doggy.
Ye doggy.
She said.
She just said ye doggy.
She said ye doggy.
Thank you, Segway, for bringing us that weather report.
That was impressive. Because ye
doggy.
Ye doggy. That
yes.
You know that factors in. She's wearing overalls, and Jim is a farmer.
Jim is a farmer.
That all. That is an unintentional blessing. Right.
It is. It is.
Because one, we love Jim. Jim is awesome.
Yep.
And we have the Segway dressed up in overalls today, and that just makes me happy. So I kind of want.
By the way, Jim, I just muted you for a second.
Wear the overalls sometime. Like she could have like the straps could cover up. Speaking
of which, let's go ahead and segue here because we got Jim on the line. Let's segue over.
All right, here we go.
Segue. Oh, I got to put that up. There we go.
Okay. Extreme close up. Whoa! Whoa!
That's our Segway model. You're welcome, Jim.
That right there. That's what I'm talking about.
You're welcome, Jim.
That
for that.
Hey, Jim, you're welcome for that shot there, buddy boy.
All right, let me ask to unmute. Let me unmute Jim here. I hear him laughing. Let me get to the third segment here. Where's Jim at? Let's do Jim intro.
Yeah. So,
welcome to the show, BigJimm 1977.
Jim, welcome.
Welcome, man.
Hey, thanks, guys. I mean, it's good to be zooming in here, and that Segway model. I mean, wow.
You're welcome.
All right, so Jim, I gotta tell you something. I gotta brag for a minute. I get to lay down in the bed with her.
He does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it. Do you see this man? Do you see what he looks like? How's that happen?
Do you remember the TikTok, no matter what it is that I look like, look what I can pull? Well, she actually pulls me. So
in more ways than one.
I mean, it's because I have such a sparkling personality in this slim swimmer's body. So
yes, I look at you and I think, what a picture of fitness right there. I mean, that's like me becoming a personal trainer. That's just not a good idea.
That's right.
Be eating a cheeseburger and be like, one more crunch or you're going to look like me. You don't want that
one
shit.
more.
I haven't seen a vagina since 1993. You know.
Now, Jim,
You know.
if anybody hasn't seen Jim on TikTok, let me show you his first ever video here, just so we
Oh Lord.
we know.
Hey, TikTok. This is my first video. So, yeah.
He looks the same.
He has a different hat.
Oh yeah, he does have a different hat.
I got tons of hats.
Fuck!
That's what I'm talking about.
That is Jim.
It's on Zoom.
Oh, is he
Yeah, I
pulling in here?
She's on TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok? Yeah, you can hear it on TikTok.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Sorry.
you mind if I start with my
Yeah.
first question?
Go ahead.
Jim, I've got a couple of questions.
He's got the easy questions. I've got the more in-depth
I
questions.
do,
I'm sorry
I do.
for my questions.
All right, so first of all, you and I have talked actually back and forth. We met on one of your lives. We actually got to talking on one of your lives. The very first live I got to sit in on, where I got to catch you. First of all, I have to tell everybody that is watching, if you have not followed this man, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life, because this man is one of the funniest human beings I have ever got to watch in my entire life. So definitely take a minute, go follow him on TikTok. But Jim, my very first question that I have for you is, what initially drew you to wanting to be on TikTok?
Well, you know, a lot of people, I've always avoided that question before because a lot of people think like I found my way to TikTok because, you know, I have a good sense of humor, and actually it's a little darker than that. I was in a really funky depression. And one of my buddies one day, we were hanging out at his house, and he says, "You ever seen this TikTok?" And I said, "What's a TikTok?" And he's like, "Dude, these people do these short videos. You can do music, all this." And I was like,
That sounds
well,
like us.
let me check it out. So we were scrolling through his phone, and I was just dying laughing. And I was like, I got to get one. And I downloaded it, and I created my first account. And I was really scared to do a video because, like I said, I wasn't quite myself yet. I was kind of coming out of that funk, that depression.
Yeah.
And so that first video that we watched was, you know, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. So I was just like, okay. And then that's why I just said the F word at the end, because I knew I totally screwed that video up. And then I just kept watching, and then
And
finally,
now you know you can redo
my
those
buddy
videos.
that
You can.
really, I probably should, because there's a couple on my.
Oh, I had to dig deep for that
on
one.
my very first account. That's bad. It's bad. But yeah, and then my buddy looks at me and he said, "Just be who you are, man. You're one of the funniest guys I know." And so
I
the
agree
very
with your
first
friend.
video I had, well, thank you. The very first video I had was some left-wing liberal came sideways at me about a comment that I had made. And so I just grabbed my phone and I shot this video, and I was like, well, I'm sorry to offend all you know, glitter bitches and sparkle tacos. I hope you don't roll up to my house 6 deep in your Prius, locking and loading your rainbow and unicorn guns. And suddenly I set my phone down thinking it was going to, you know, get my all-time usual high number of likes, which at that time was about 5. And I literally set my phone down for, I don't know, about 20 minutes. I came back to it, and I had over 10,000 people following me in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Literally,
Holy crap.
literally just off that one viral video.
I
In
think
3
that's how I
days.
initially found you. Yep.
Yeah. That's
Well,
how
I mean,
most people
the
found
phrase "sparkle taco" is killing me. That I'm going to
Yeah.
use that. I'm stealing that from you. I'm letting you know.
Oh, go ahead. And and it was really bad because I had used that term. I just thought of it. I mean, I just thought of a couple soft guys, 6 of them coming at me in a Prius, just made this funny little thing up, and because they were offended because I don't know, I think I said something pro-Trump or something, and
all of his videos are
like,
controversial that get his most views. Like, he does simple, funny videos, and they get hardly any views. But his controversial ones, they just blow up.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how I am.
Yeah,
I say some shit that just pisses everybody. I got banned from Facebook for saying that both Donald Trump and Joe Biden were equally fucking stupid. And I posted it. I hadn't even, look, it was 30 seconds, and Facebook went, banned. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yes?
Sorry.
A lot of people have asked me why I don't have Facebook. That's because I've actually been banned off of Facebook 8 times, and the 8th time was, I guess old Mark decided that I just didn't need to come back to the Facebook.
This man is my hero. I gotta go on the record. This man is my hero. Like,
I see a lot of parodies between you two.
Yeah, I cannot create a Facebook account on any of my devices. I mean, so all these other creators are over here whining about cancel culture on TikTok, and I was like, bro, I'm the OG cancel Facebook guy. So yeah, Facebook canceled me.
Facebook. Wow. All right. Well. Okay, and it's funny that you say that, because that brings me into the next question that I definitely have for you. And please understand that this is, I have to know this, but what content because I look up to you, and I've told you that, and you and I have talked, and I actually look up to you. But I'm interested in, what content creator do you look at for inspiration? Because Mike is the one that actually showed me your channel. And yeah, I can hear it.
I can't.
Mike showed me your channel, and I instantly, I had like a man crush on you, because it was, you cracked me the hell up. So who is it that you look at for inspiration?
Boy, that's really hard to narrow down to just one.
Okay.
Because I've been fortunate enough and have created some friendships that have went on past TikTok. Guys that I call and it's kind of like I've got this little closed group of creators. Some are pretty big, some are not so big, but they really inspire me. Like, when I'm in a funk and I'm just not feeling like being funny, I would have to say the biggest one that I draw inspiration would be my absolute really good friend, F1 Hillbilly, on TikTok. The man is hilarious. He's as real as it's going to get. He is the way he is day in, day out. And he probably, I mean, out of the group of guys, he's probably the one that I draw the most inspiration on. And, I think he's sitting at a little over 100,000 followers. He's a great guy all the way around. Just a great guy. Funny guy. Yeah, I've often wanted to do, figure out how to do a show with that guy, because we feed off of each other and we kind of inspire each other to keep going.
Yeah, do something like this. That's how we go. I'm terrible on a show by myself, and he's way terrible without himself. So it's good that we're together.
Thanks, brother.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I feel like I should have had him do this interview with me, because I feel like I don't know what to do with my hands. This is the first time I've ever been interviewed. So.
I can tell you from personal experience, I fondle my balls. That is what?
She said that was her job.
Oh, that's her job. Got it. So, I mean, I can fondle you in between.
Well,
okay, if y'all could see the that I got right now.
All right.
This is just.
While you watch that view, this is your number one video that I
like your
found.
ass.
You have 6 million views on this video, so I want to show everybody how from that first video to this video, how far you've come.
I don't think anybody's scared of your skin color, but I'm a big old boy and it looks like you could tear my head off and make me your bitch, and I don't want to get that personally involved with your black anaconda fuckhammer you're packing down there. So I'm going to PayPal you my lunch money. Damn, he's huge.
that is my number one favorite video. And you have over 6 million views on that one.
He has 6 million views on that.
Yep.
Hey,
props.
Hey, you get, if I was near you,
my
you would
highest
get
video
some
is
dabs
only
for
2
that.
million. He blew me out of the water.
I mean, wow.
You know, a lot of people, because they notice that I talk pretty fast in some of my videos, you know, especially when I'm doing like
a rapper.
What I call like a 15-second quick hit. Because sometimes your 15-second videos with comedy do a little better than a 60-second.
Oh, for sure.
And
that's true.
And nobody believes me that probably about 97% of my videos I get on the first take. I literally think it, shoot it, post it.
That's how I am.
People on that video, they're like, how many takes did that take you? And I'm like, 1.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how I am.
You should definitely look at doing improv stuff, because you can come off the cuff like that. You'd be great at improv.
I bet he would tear it up in an improv comedy setting.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in my life have actually pushed me to go towards stand-up comedy. And I mean, I have a few skits or regular bits or jokes or sayings that I do, but I definitely think if I ever went into the comedy scene, it would definitely have to be an improv situation, because that's where I shine.
Yeah.
It's the clapback for me. I just, now, definitely have to be improv.
That brings me to a question that I have for you. So your TikTok persona and your everyday persona, all right? Which I explain to people all the time that Coconut John it's me, but it's me dialed up to 1,000. It's a lot of times it's a character that I portray. I've built over a time period of doing bartending and things like that. So what is a difference that you have between your online persona and your everyday life persona? What is a difference that you have between the two? And how do you keep them separate?
Or is it just you?
Yeah, or is it just you?
I would say that it's just me. That's me. 24/7.
Oh man, that would be awesome just to be around this guy.
We need to be around you.
I just want to be around you 24 hours a day.
I grew up in Spokane, Washington. I was just down the road from you.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people. I've had a lot of people ask me in the comments if the person that I am in my videos is the persona or no. That's being quite honest. That's me. I mean,
that actually leads into my question, because
go for it.
I want to know. So you do a lot of controversial TikToks, but I want to know about this
I'm
one.
worried about the coronavirus taking me out. Well, no, I grew up in a generation that had lead-based painted cribs. I grew up in a generation where the majority of the house was built with asbestos products.
Now, that one goes on and on talking about all that. Now, you actually got COVID, and you got it bad. Like it was ready to take you out. We were worried, watching your update videos and that. Are you on some of your controversial content, like something like that? Are you worried as you as an influencer could have turned some heads of, hey, don't get the vaccine, don't do this? And how do you feel about it now? How do you feel about COVID now? Now that you've had it and it got you bad.
It did hit him hard.
It did hit me hard. I had a lot. My opinion at the time, before COVID, was number one, I didn't know, like a lot of Americans, we really didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, one person was getting really sick. The other person was, this person was like sick for, 3 days. Yeah. After I got COVID, I would have to say it changed my opinion about it quite a bit. I don't think I would be the type of person to push or advocate a person to go and get the vaccine. I think when it comes down to Americans getting the vaccine, I think that they need to take their emotional feelings out of it, their political feelings out of it. They need to do some serious research on all 3 vaccines that are out. And I think that it really needs, yes, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, and Pfizer.
The Pfizer one gives you some Viagra with it, so it's pretty good. I got that shot last week, and boy, I was harder than a donkey.
Damn it. I chose wrong again.
You did. You chose wrong. You chose poorly, so.
No. So really, as you know, as an influencer, I'm not going to advocate to get it, and I'm not going to advocate to not get it. I really think that needs to be up to every single individual American and what they
what
feel
America's about
they
is
need.
individual choice.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because even though, you know, when I play on the controversial side of stuff, the things that I hold dear to me is this is America. I may not understand a lot of things, but you have the right to live however you choose. And I don't have the right to tell you it's wrong, it's right.
Just don't murder me. That's my rule.
Don't, you know, I'm the type of person, you know, I don't care if you're gay, trans, black, white, purple, pink. I look at you as a person, and how you treat me is whether I decide if you're going to stay involved in my life or as a friend. I don't care what your religious background is. I don't care. I mean, you know, so, and I think that's really sad, because I think that's a mentality.
And that's universal for the people of Idaho.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much. That really is. Idahoans, you know, I just did a video about this actually when a couple people asked me about why Idaho is so racist, and it's really not. You have racists everywhere you go. That's all there is to it. But the majority.
Welcome to Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama takes a brand new level.
There's still white and black bars in Selma, Alabama. That's true. That's how racist.
That's true. If you go down below Atmore, there is literally a small town that they have. This is me and my friend Jesus actually went to it. You remember me telling you about it?
Yeah.
Look, this is no lie. They still have a whites and coloreds, the drinking water fountains and bathrooms in the city. And I was like,
moving down here from Washington State, my mind was blown.
Yeah, I was like, how is this still a thing? Like, what? Why? And
you know,
what?
Years ago. In fact, it was just a few years after 9/11. I was working for a company, and I had to go to Selma, Alabama for 2 weeks and work.
Yeah.
And you know, my stupid butt, you know, I'm just like, I'm kind of like a big dumb country kid. It's like the boss man says, go to Selma. And I'm like, okay, I don't even think to stop to think, you know, Selma, Alabama. I just go there and I get checked into the hotel room, which, by the way, was a place called St. James Hotel. You can Google it, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's haunted. It was a freaky place to stay. So I come out, and it was horrible. I was like, man, is the cleaning lady fucking with me or something? Or what the hell's going on in here? You know?
No, it's haunted.
I mean,
there's articles on it.
If you want, I was like, and I didn't really, and of course I'm a stupid Idaho kid. I didn't check on any of this shit, you know. And now I understand when they took me to the airport why they were laughing so hard. But you know, it's like, so I come out of my hotel room, get in my rental truck, and I go across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and then that's when it clicked. I was like, where have I seen this bridge before? And of course, you know, it's a famous bridge. you know, because it was the, you know, huge civil rights deal. And everywhere I went, yeah, and everywhere I went, I was the only cracker in the room. and I'll tell you, it was, nobody messed with me, nobody was rude, I didn't have a bad experience, but you could definitely feel the vibe down there that it was very much still divided.
Yes.
And it was like, I told one of the guys at work, black guy that I was working with, the only one that was brave enough to talk to the cracker from the most racist state in the union down there working, according to them. Which I thought was odd that they thought where I was from was racist, and then they're down there living like that. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Pot and kettle. Here we go.
Yeah, you hold on to that. So that's like, you know, I was like, and so the guy told me, he said, hey, you got to try some gator tail while you're down here. And I was
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yep.
So I just went to this way out. The restaurant was basically in a floating swamp. And I went to this restaurant.
Sounds right.
And yeah, and there was a guy with a brick oven, and I walked in there, and man, you would have thought I was, again, the only cracker in the restaurant. You would have thought I was wearing a white sheet. And I was standing there.
I imagine the old saloon when the cowboy
Yeah,
walks in.
yeah.
Everything
Yeah,
drops.
that's how it was. Like everybody stopped eating. Everybody turned and looked at me. And the only thing I could do is I literally yelled out, hey, where's all the white women at?
No, you didn't.
So, yeah, I did. Because it was just one of those awkward tension moments, you know. So I just thought, I'll try to pretend I'm one of them, and maybe they'll see past it or something. I'm going to see, you know, fake it until you make it kind of deal. And a few guys started laughing, and then they invited me to sit at the bar, and then we started having a couple drinks. And then it was like, as soon as I cracked that joke, and all those guys started laughing, we had a couple drinks. It was like the whole atmosphere changed, and suddenly I wasn't a big old white guy. And
Hell
a
yeah.
Yankee white guy on top of that.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
So
He is a
that's-
Yankee. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
that was the other
Yankees
thing.
up north.
Yeah, that was the-
I didn't even think about that, though.
He was my neighbor. He wasn't that far away.
Oh, yeah, and you're like the definition of Yankee.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah.
We've culturalized. you
Yeah,
a bit.
I came down here and I had all my teeth removed, so now I'm Southern. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, what's your cousin's name? How long you been dating?
Oh,
Oh,
quite
they've
a
been
while.
married for 10 years.
Actually, that's funny. My wife's maiden name is the same as my last name.
Really?
Yep. Mother's maiden name she has to put down the same as her last name for mother's maiden name.
Right.
Her last name
And-
is now Taylor.
Taylor.
And being from the South, you didn't maybe question that before? I mean,
We don't. No, we don't.
It's average here.
I mean, if you go to the family reunion, chances are you're either going to meet somebody new or somebody you've never met. And if you've never met them before, that may or may not be fair game. You don't know until you start the strip poker game. So,
well, I tell people all the time, I'm sick of the South, claiming that only happens there. That's not true. I mean,
Colorado?
I went to the prom with my cousin. I mean, and there was nothing awkward about it until we kissed. And,
At least you weren't from Montana and they're sheep. So
oh,
yeah, I mean,
there's a whole
it wasn't
different
awkward.
version of shave there.
It wasn't awkward until we kissed, and he hasn't really talked to me since, so we just kind of let it go. We avoid each other at the... Yeah, we avoid each other at the family reunion.
right, what else you got, brother?
This guy's got jokes. We got to move into dark humor.
Oh,
we got to move into dark humor. Hang on.
It's time for.
Welcome to the segment of the show we call Dark Humor. Humor is so dark it picks our cotton.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
So welcome to Dark Humor, Jim.
You want to hear a dark humor, actual, funny, true story?
We're ready.
Yes.
We are ready.
Yes. So I worked at a lumber mill years ago, and I had a really, really good friend. He was a black guy. His name was Oliver. And we were in the production office one day, and I had a really bad headache. So I went over to the medicine cabinet, the first aid cabinet. I pulled the bottle out. I opened it, and I seen the cotton there in the new bottle. So I turned around, and I said, "Hey, will you get that for me?" So he reaches in, and he pulls that out. And then he stops and looks at me and says, "Why did you have me do that?" And I said, "Well, it's in your DNA, bud."
Oh! No! That is awesome.
But him and I, you gotta understand, I wouldn't ever just say that to him.
Oh yeah, we're the same way.
Had that friend, we had that friendship where we could joke. You know, I'd ask him if he robbed any liquor stores. He'd like, "Have you kidnapped any kids in a panel wagon or committed tax fraud?" I mean, we joke.
See, even here at the bar, my executive chef, he was a great man. He's been with me for 5 years. We're friends. We hang out, and he's a black guy, and he said, "Hey, we're doing the fundraiser for the bar to try to save the bar here through the pandemic," and he's like, "Hey, put me up for auction, and I'll cook at somebody's house." And I was like, "I'm having my first slave trade. Awesome! This is going to be great."
Well, we got canceled today. Talk about some cancel culture. It's done.
He was laughing. I don't know why anybody else wouldn't. He's laughing.
I'll tell you, dark humor is like necrophilia. You know, if you got a shitty taste in your mouth, you did it right. So.
What's your joke for the day, John? What's this week's joke for you?
You know what's always confused me?
What?
Handicap parking when you go to a hiking trail.
Oh, now I got to come up with a handicap one. Hang on. Hey, why did God make a stairway to heaven?
Oh God, why?
So all the disabled people can go to hell.
Oh my!
No!
Dark humor. Dark humor.
Dark humor.
Yeah.
All right, let's exit the dark humor before we're canceled. Going back to the light. We're back in the light now.
That was almost as funny and toxic as my last marriage. Wow.
Oh, it's actually a show rule. We can't talk about our exes.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about my
We're not
ex-wife.
allowed to talk about them.
It happened one time. If you really want to have some fun, go back to the episode where it's I Plead the Fifth.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad episode.
Ooh.
We were not. Ooh, that was bad.
No, that was.
We're not allowed anymore.
We're not allowed to do. We're like everybody told us that we're nowhere near ever again allowed to do that show.
Well, Jim, it has
did
been
you get some
great talking.
Gatorade comments?
Man, you want to talk? Look, I'll tell you the number one. Okay, the most hate mail, like hate messages we ever got, is when we forgot to say segue. Like, we'll go, segue. In between, like, our different spots on the show. We didn't do it one episode. And we got 211 messages with people mad, like legitimately mad that we did not say segue. And I was like, out of all of the stupid ass shit that we have done on this show, out of all of the dumb shit that I've said, this is what we get the most hate on. And after that, we actually brought in a Segway girl. So, you know what? I would be surprised. We should do that sometime and then not have the Segway girl walk in between.
Walking in a bikini.
Do what?
I'll tell you what.
We could do that.
if I come back on the show and this Segway girl doesn't show up, I'm leaving.
Well, just for Jim.
Hey, she actually has a TikTok now.
Yep.
We'll
send you her link. Don't worry.
I will send you her link. Maybe we can do like some group duets or something. That would be fun. She does have a lot of really cool expressions on her face. Often.
I talk a lot of crap, but I'm not I'm not single anymore. So actually, that's a new event in my life.
Okay. Hey, we can still window shop. You just can't go in and buy.
It doesn't matter where you get your appetite as long as you eat at home.
Exactly.
If you just suddenly say, "Hey, I'm going to Alabama," there might be an issue.
And it is an adjustment, when you've been a bachelor pretty much for about almost 8 years, and then you're in a committed relationship, and she's a wonderful, wonderful woman. And because the first thing I wanted, actually, we just did our first duet together the other day, and I was actually holding back because it's going to sound bad. I kind of just wanted us to hang out and get to know each other before I told 270,000 people, and so then, we did our first duet together, and
that's awesome.
And she is funny herself. She tells me, "Well, it's not your sense of humor, it's your looks," and I'm like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The way that I got mine is I made her laugh.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, they laugh and laugh and laugh, and then their clothes are off, and then they laugh at you.
Well, it's actually nice to make women laugh with my clothes on this time. I mean, when I lost my virginity and I undid my pants, she started chuckling and said, "Oh, that's cute. I got one of those too." And I was like, and it's really hard, being a bachelor for almost 8 years and then being in a committed relationship, and then you see a beautiful Segway girl walk on and you're like, automatically you're like, "Hey, darling, you ever been with a fat guy? You'll never have so little in you and so much on you." You just want to start hitting your one-liners, and then you have to stop yourself because, I damn sure don't want to, get blasted on TikTok. Be like, "Yeah, my boyfriend went on that show," and she, that ain't good. So I had to refrain. And
well, listen, Jim, I love you so very much, man. I can't even begin to say how much I appreciate you coming on the show.
Segway, come in here. We're gonna segue out so Jim can see again. I got it up on the screen there. There you go.
There we go.
Segue out.
Hello, Jim.
Yeah.
Do a little twirl. Twirl. There you go.
There we go.
I think what I'm supposed to say at this moment is, I have a girlfriend, and you don't compare.
I wanted you to know that he has a girlfriend. You can't be hitting on him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Is this the one?
Yeah, that's him.
I don't know what I'm upset about.
They're
but
not doing an interview.
Absolutely beautiful, and he can't wait to follow you.
follow me. I need a 13th follower.
13th follower.
Yeah,
she only has 12 followers, so
I'm gonna make some content though.
she would love to be for you to be her 13th follower.
I really would. 14.
Well, I'll be the unlucky number 13, but if she wants to get followers, all she's got to do is wear that bikini and do the renegade train.
That's what I told her
If you
yesterday.
want followers, just walk around in the bikini and tell people you're the Segway.
Yeah.
Yes, this is very true.
Would you like?
I got to
would you
come
like
up
to
with
be?
comedy.
This one. Put this in your ear. You can hear him.
If you get on there,
Say left ear.
All right. She's gonna get on so that y'all can actually talk back and forth.
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Hi, Jim.
You can hear me. Yeah, I just want you to know they're not doing an interview in a petting zoo. I'm actually a person. I hate my feelings a little bit.
It's okay, so do I. Close to my toes.
Yeah. It looks it.
Firepower.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
do
just- I love-
she
I
wants
love-
to show you her thing.
Boom. Firepower.
She wants to show.
Oh.
That can
Yeah.
sell on TikTok.
That could sell.
That definitely would
Oh,
sell on
that's
TikTok.
a million views right there.
Right there.
That's how TikTok works.
that's-
We have to work
that's
hard for our views.
We do. If
Hey,
we,
no, it's not
It's-
because I could be dressed in a paper sack and I can make you laugh.
that is true. You can.
Yes.
Oh wow, she's been drinking now too.
Yes, she
I can
has.
see it in her face.
All right, Jim. We appreciate you being on here.
Yes.
Man,
We love
thank
you
you
so
so
Hey,
much.
guys, I
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much. I am so
Hey,
very
I
humbled
appreciate
that you
it.
came.
Thanks.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, I'm very honored that you guys had me on your show, and you know, it was a lot of fun. First podcast, first interview, and it was awesome.
Now that your cherries popped, you're ready to go for the rest of them.
Yeah, now I got to start doing some shout outs about your show on my platform, push you guys a little bit.
Hey, I would appreciate that.
You know,
Oh,
Yeah, and I
hey,
definitely-
we do have a thing. If you will message either myself or Mike and drop us your P.O. box, everybody that comes on the show, we actually
Yeah, we get
send-
them their own version of our cup.
Yeah, they get their own version of our cups for you to have in any
Oh.
videos or whatnot that you get moving forward.
Yep.
oh, nice.
You even get a prize
I
pack
thought
for
maybe
coming on.
you
Look at
were
that.
gonna
You're a
know
winner today.
Yeah. Wow. And my mom thought I wouldn't amount to anything.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, everybody. It is
Yes, thanks,
Thank
End
you,
of
guys.
the
Jim.
hour.
Y'all have
We
a
must
great
go.
night. And Jim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank